Hey, let's talk about the Bulgarian split squat. It's one of the best exercises for leg hypertrophy. Without a doubt, anyone who has tried to grow their legs has tried the quad-focused Bulgarian split squat. Though, many people may not know about the equally great version, the glute-focused Bulgarian split squat. Let's go over how to perform this version of the exercise.
This exercise is unilateral, meaning that you train one leg at a time. This allows for the correction for any muscle imbalances that you may have in your glutes. And the movement pattern is pretty simple. All you have to do is use your glutes to press away from the ground and extend upwards. We'll get into more details later. As you already know, the primary muscle targeted is the glute, the secondary muscles being the hamstrings and the lower back. There is to some degree a good amount of core activation involved also. Before performing the exercise, you will need to find yourself a stable, elevated platform in which you can place your foot on comfortably. I recommend the height of the platform to be around knee height. This height range is good for people who have tight hip flexors. Next, face away from the platform and extend your foot directly outwards. Place the other foot down on the platform, not with your toes. The distance your extended foot should be from the platform will be different for everyone. However, glute activation is greater the further your foot is away from your center of mass. So make an effort to go farther than you would on a regular quad-focused Bulgarian split squat. The key point is to have your foot at a distance where your knee does not cross over your toes during the lift, bends a little, and, most importantly, allows you to feel the greatest stretch on your glute.
Okay, now for the eccentric portion of the lift.
Maintain a straight back. Minor thoracic extension is okay. Inhale as you begin the descent by allowing your torso and hips to bend. Essentially, you want to get from point A to point B without bending your knees over your toes or by curling your back. The only way to get there is to allow your torso to lean forward and to lower yourself down in that position. Leaning forward is what shifts the load onto your glutes rather than your quads. And while doing this, you want your hands to travel directly down in a straight line while keeping your legs straight facing forwards at all times. Lower yourself to the point where your chest touches the top of your leg or until your hands or dumbbells make contact with the ground. For the concentric portion of the lift, make sure you maintain balance through your whole foot. Begin to exhale and start squeezing your glute to lift yourself up off your chest while maintaining a neutral back. And that's it. That's how you perform this version of the glute-focused Bulgarian split squat. Some common mistakes include letting your knees cave in during the concentric portion of the lift. You should instead try to keep your knee perfectly straight forwards at all times. The main cause of that is using too heavy of a weight, so you might want to dial it back a bit and perfect your form. Using momentum is also not good with this exercise. It's all about being in control and feeling the stretch. Avoid overextending your back. This will most likely happen near the end of your set when you are starting to fatigue. Just try your best to maintain good form and grind through the burn. And lastly, do not allow your hips to shoot up before your torso during the lift. Maintain a consistent torso path throughout. There's many different ways to progress with this lift. You can add weight when you can with good form, increase volume by adding more reps or sets, or you can even decrease the rest time if you're crazy and want to feel a terrible burn.
And that's how you perform the glute-focused Bulgarian split squat. If you tried this version out in your own workouts, let me know in the comments below if it was effective or not. If you have any feedback, also let me know. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.